This video will quickly show you how to add and edit questions. We won't go into the question type in this video, that's for a number of later videos. So if you've created a quiz and or you've clicked on a quiz and there are no questions in it, you'll get a screen that says no questions have been added yet. There's a button to edit the quiz. Click on that and it takes you into the screen where normally you would see a list of your questions. At the moment it's empty. I'm going to add a question using the add link on the right hand side, and I'm going to click and choose a new question. The option to add a question from a question bank means you can go back and grab questions from previous quizzes you've made in this particular course. And a random question will grab a random question from your course. I'm not quite sure where you would use that. So it's a new question, and to make things easy I'm just going to make an essay. I need to give it a question name. I'll just call this one question 1, and it will add into the name of the question the first part of the question itself, so that will help me find it later if I'm going to use a question bank. So I'm just going to type in here, what is Moodle? And I can set here the number of marks. I can leave that at the default of 1, but I can change it later if I wish. So I'll make this one worth 2 marks, and then I'm going to save that question. So it now appears on the screen. This little icon here tells me it's an essay question, so the little shape, the little icon changes depending on the question type. This allows me to edit the question. I can click on that, go back into my question and correct a spelling mistake if there is one. I can also again change the default marks plus a lot of other things, and then I can save the changes or cancel if I wish to. Over on the right is a little preview button. If I click on that, it shows me what my question will look like when I look at it in Moodle. I'll close that, and I can delete the question if I want. If I decide that I really want to change the marks for this question, I can either go back and edit it using the gear icon on the left, or I can click the pencil here and change the marks, hit enter, and I've now changed the marks for that question. I'm going to go through that again and add some more questions. Just quickly add a new question. I'm going to add another essay. This one's called question 2. So here's my second question, and I'm going to go and add just a few more. So here I have some questions filled in. 2 of them are essay questions. One is a multiple choice, and one is a short answer question. Now I can move questions around. You'll see that I have 4 pages of questions. I can click on the little move arrow button and move these 2 questions together so they appear on the same page, and I can move this one up to page 2, so I now have 2 pages each with 2 questions. I can see that over here using the preview button. So if I click on preview, I have 2 questions on page 1. When I go to the next question, I have the next 2 questions in there. So if I go back to edit quiz, I can also do that by repaginating. So I can click repaginate and say that I want, let's say, 3 questions per page. Click go. It will automatically put the first 3 questions on page 1 and then the remaining question on page 2. So that's setting up your questions. The next series of videos will have a look at what each type of question does.